Everything has changed for XRP. For years, XRP was painted as the black sheep of crypto, sidelined, ridiculed, sued, attacked by US regulators. But today, XRP, it's not just included, it's the chosen one by the president. We'll go over that today. By Wall Street. Yeah, we got some stories on that as well. And by Congress itself. You betcha. Some news about that. This isn't survival, it's full blown reversal. XRP, it's now at the center of the most powerful financial conversations on earth going down today. And that has dark implications for those that underestimate the shift that's going down in real time. Let's take a look at this. First and foremost, we're making a strong push here, trying to get the Zhao DAO, the X account, up to 5,000 followers. We're a little over 3,000 right now. Got about 200 from everyone yesterday. Link down below. This is a big deal. There's no DAO on the Ethereum layer 1. They have them on the blockchain, but not for the layer 1. There's no DAO for Bitcoin. But XRP, it's getting ready to make history. We're talking about world-class decentralization and real community participation. It's coming in quickly. Link down below in the description and the pinned comment. Follow Zhao DAO on X. Let's see if we can get that up to that goal of 5,000 followers. I think we can do it. We only got about 8 or 9 days left, though. So really appreciate everyone's help there. Now look at this. Just in. XRP included in Trump's new Crypto Blue Chip ETF filing. Trump Media, essentially True Social, just filed with the SEC to launch an ETF holding real crypto assets. And XRP made the cut alongside Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and surprising Crow, but it's really not because it's on crypto.com. So they're going to toss their token in there. XRP, it's 2% allocation, held in custody again at crypto.com. Everyone freaking out about that. Who cares what the allocation is? Just get us across the finish line. And you'll see that allocation go up because XRP is going to go up like a rocket ship. You best believe that. And they will add, as it continues to perform, they will add more and more. I don't care what the starting percentages are. Just include us in all these big time ETF filings. And that allocation, it will take care of itself in the long term. You best believe that. Now, if approved, this would be one of the first US ETFs to include XRP directly. The narrative, it's shifting. XRP, it's not surviving. It's being legitimized at the highest of levels, the president himself. Now, let's take a look at this. Ripple Swell. The 2025 lineup just dropped in its telling. We got Franklin Templeton, BNY Mellon, Citi, CME Group, Hidden Road. This isn't a crypto conference. It's a Wall Street summit hosted by Ripple. Garlinghouse, he's no longer defending Ripple against rogue regulators. He's chairing the table, and this is really welcoming in the new financial system of the future. When we look at really why this matters, what this means here, Franklin Templeton, BNY, Citi, these are top legacy finance. Now openly aligning with Ripple, with crypto, with blockchain. And what's different here is this is no longer examining. This isn't thinking about the future. This is getting ready to implement now. Like actually getting this technology into your payments and into your financial flows. They are getting ready to adopt, and that's what's so exciting. We have CME's head of crypto speaking, signaling integration of XRP and Ripple into derivatives and global trade. Hidden Road and Citi, that's the back-end liquidity and treasury ops, which are quietly being rebuilt. Ripple's president, Monica Long, will be talking alongside Brad Garlinghouse, legal chief Stuart Alderati as well on stage. This shows confidence, not caution. This isn't hype. This is Ripple being treated as infrastructure, and the key to everything they're doing, you got it, XRP, big time here. Now, Brad Garlinghouse just dropped his testimony, his opening statement for tomorrow's Senate hearing, and this is a big time deal here. Tomorrow, the CEO of Ripple enters the U.S. Senate not as a defendant, but as a builder of the internet of value, the future of finance. He's going to touch on XRP. It ain't a security. By law, Judge Torres made sure of that. Ripple, they hold 60 plus global licenses. The world is adopting this technology. The U.S. has to act quickly, but U.S. policy is currently driving innovation on offshore. taking jobs offshore, investment offshore. He's going to hammer that point home tomorrow. It's time for Congress to act, and they must act quickly. From fighting the SEC to now leading the charge for crypto legislation, talking directly to the lawmakers. Brad's message, it's clear here. Money needs to move like information, and you know what the key is. XRP is the key to unlocking that future. This is a big moment, and I tell you, I can't wait for him to go head to head. This is going to be big with Senator Warren. We see from Paul Barron, this week's DC meeting will be the first time, and this has been coming, and I can't wait to see it. Brad Garlinghouse of Ripple will face off with Senator Warren, the leader of the anti-crypto army. How bad is Senator Warren going to be schooled? He's going to take her to town. I can't wait to see this. And if it was me, I'd be livid. I'd be screaming at her. But he's going to be professional, and I think he will dismantle whatever nonsense she has ready for him. That's going to be the highlight. You best believe tomorrow when I fire up this camera tomorrow night, we're going to be looking at clips of that interaction, and we're going to be discussing what Brad Garlinghouse has to say. If she's not a coward and she doesn't hide from him, we'll have to see. Want to bring this up. This has already been a historic year for XRP, but we still have a lot of drivers of value on the near horizon here. Ripple's U.S. banking license. I personally don't expect that to happen this year, but some people are saying it may happen by the end of the year. Would be huge. Would be huge for Ripple, the company, for the value of XRP, in my opinion, and also the status of RLUSD. Would take it right to the top of stablecoins. Grayscale. They're looking to add XRP to the digital large cap fund. They were already approved, and then that approval was ripped away. It's got to be close here. The staff thought it was ready to go. Commissioner said not yet. It's going to happen. That's going to be a big moment. And I think that's going to be a popular product there, these multi-basket ETFs. There's 10 current XRP-only spot ETF filings in progress. Those are going to get approved, at least a good amount of them. It's going to change the game. And this is a big one. It's interesting, but BlackRock, rumored to be eyeing an XRP ETF. When they file, it's going to be game time. And just BlackRock filing is going to cause pandemonium, maybe even more so than just the approval. Like the minute they file, that's legitimate. The big money's coming. And when that happens, watch out. It's going to be explosive. XRP positioned as a bridge asset for global CBDC corridors. This is one we don't talk about enough because the U.S. is kind of taking this anti-CBDC stance. And personally, myself, I don't like CBDCs, but you're going to see a big rollout here globally, and Ripple will be at the center of that. One of the ones that I am most excited about is Robinhood and Bitstamp launching that long-awaited derivatives exchange on top of the XRP ledger. You have some behemoths that are leveraging this technology. Won't just be Ripple. We're going to see more and more people doing this, and that is bullish for the decentralization and long-term value of the XRP token. This stuff is not hype. These are real moves, and they're stacking up quickly. If we just get half of these to hit this year, well, you know what's going to happen next. You can imagine here. We had Joe Luben today on CNBC. This is wild. He says, now that Ethereum doesn't have to deal with Gary Gensler, it's time to get going. This guy's carrying on. What did he have to do? He battled the SEC for what, a month at best? They actually sued the SEC. The SEC didn't even get around to suing them. Like, come on, this guy wants to put himself in the same shoes as Ripple and the XRP community. Not even close. Again, I put 2-week battle. I think it might have went for a month. Like, who cares? This guy. But, we want all digital assets to have clearance, not just Ethereum, not just Bitcoin, but have clear rules of the road so those that want to build the future can do so. And then lastly here, Hugo saying the following: there's been bridges for XRP. That's not new. One chain built a fairly good one a while back. The reality is that once you move the XRP to a new chain, well, there needs to be things to do with it. Productive uses, applications people want to use. And at Flare, they've been investing a lot of their time and efforts into making sure there's a full ecosystem ready for XRP Fi, for that wave that's coming. This is bullish for XRP. It's bullish for Flare. We have some institutions that are looking to use this. Of course, a lot of individuals will want to use it as well. I think this is going to be an exciting launch for both chains and both assets. We'll see how they deliver. I sure hope it's good. I think it will be. You see my buddy down there holding up the sign, Zhao Dao. Make sure you click on that link, follow them on X We're making that push, trying to get them to 5,000 followers here in the next few days. Really appreciate your help there in a big way. Let me know what you think down below. As always, please like, please subscribe. The revolution will be televised right here on Jungle Link.